Okay, I know that she did not show how to start the pattern. I want to give you my interpretation how it started. I just a little small swatch to show you how it started and how you do the first turn and how you begin each row. So what you're going to do here is you do however many chains you want, and what you do is you grab and you go into the first chain, not the one that this is right here, but the next one. Pull up a loop. You pull this through the first one, and then you pull it through all three. Okay? Then you're going to take and go just like she was in the pattern. You go through right here, then you go through the next chain. Wish I had a light you could see better. You pull it up, and you pull through the first one like she did, then you pull through all three. Okay? And then you'll start seeing that pattern coming together. So you want to go through this one right here, go through the next chain. I'll pull it apart so you can see. You go through that next chain, you pull up a loop, you pull through one, then you're doing her pattern right now. You pull it up through all three. My purpose is to show you how it starts, my interpretation of it, and then how you turn your work and start the next row. So you've got that. We're going to go into here, and we're going to go in the last chain, pull it up, and you're going to pull it through the first one, and then pull it through all three. Okay, and that's our little short swatch. Then I'm going to chain one and turn my work. Then we're going to start this next row. This way. Pull up a loop and go through the back, the very back side, like she did. That's where you get the little ridge, and pull it through. Pull through one, and then you pull through all three. And then, like I said, you'll continue to go with the pattern and go all the way down. Of course, I messed mine up when I started the first row because I didn't know how to do it, but I was determined to figure out how to do it so it would look like the rest of the rows. But I am going to pull it out one more time so you can see how that first row starts. So just say we got to the end right here, and I haven't chained my chain one yet. Let me get this out of the way so it doesn't confuse you. So we get to the end right here. We're going to chain one. We're going to turn our work. And it's just the first one that you're going to do this to. The rest of them will go back to the pattern she did. But when you get to the end, when you chain one and turn your work, you're always going to pull up a loop and go into that back one on the first, not that chain that the first one's in, but you know it right there. You're going to go into that, pull it, and then one, and then the three. Okay, and I'm going to do it one more time so you can actually really see it. Okay, so I chained one and I turned my work. I chained one and turned my work. And I just want you to really see which one it is. I'm using my phone to do this. So if you turn this, if you turn this, when you see how it's pulling on that one, you know it's not that one. It's the next one that you'll go into. It's not the one that's pulling. It's this one. So you're going to the back side of that one. Oops, I didn't go into the back side there. Back side, you pull up a loop. Oops, I forgot to. First you have to pull up a loop. then you go into, you're going to be looking at it. It's going to be sort of like this. See if you can see it. See that? It's going to be this one right here. This one right here. You're going to go into the back side of that. Pull it. And then you're going to go here, there, and then there. Okay? And then you're going to go ahead and continue the pattern there, and the back side, and so on, so forth with your pattern. Now I'm going to pull it out because I want to go back to that first row again, the very beginning, and show you how I started it. So we're back here again, okay? And just remember, we're starting it like the one that she didn't show you how to start in the beginning. So right here where my thumb is, we're going to pull it in here. It's not where it's pulling against right there, but we're going to go into that next one right there, but we're going to pull a loop up first. And then we're going to go into this next one right here. And then we pull it up, and we pull it through the first, and then through all three. The pattern has been started. Then you'll go into that right there, and then you'll go into that next. See right here? You're going to go into this next chain, pull it up, pull it through, and pull it through. See? Then you're going to do it again. You see how they're like that? You're going to go right here. You're going to go into this. And then you're going to go into the chain, the next chain. Pull up a loop. One, and then all three. I know I don't have the best video, but I hope this helped you some, knowing how to start the actual pattern that she did, because she didn't begin at the first part of it. She's probably got something out there where you can see it, but just remember when you're at the end down here, when you're here, you pull up a loop, then you go through the next chain, which is this one, not this one that's pulled. The way I always know is when I'm doing it is, see how it's pulling on this? That's not the one we start. We start in this one. That's the first one. If you pull, the one it's pulling in is not the right one. It's this one. Okay? So just remember to pull up a loop, go through this, this, and this. And then you've started. You get to the end, you chain one, turn your work, and do the same thing. Pull up a loop. On the ends, after you turn, every time you pull up a loop before you go into that first chain for that first space. Then the pattern will begin again. You're at the end. You chain one, turn, pull up a loop, go through the next chain, and start your pattern. Just look back on it if you need help remembering. Hope it was helpful. Thank you.